One was John Wesley, and was very expert in creating groups, and it's still going on. His legacy is still going on in different parts of the world. And the other one was very good at giving lectures, but then he realized that, okay, I inspire people from the pulpit, which is the Christian classes, I could say. When I speak, I inspire people come to hear me, but then I did not organize them. When I want to do something with them, it's nothing. It's like pulling on a rope made of sand. And then we discussed something among our couples, diets. Anything that came out interesting in that dialogue you want to share with everybody? At the end of the morning, we had sharing in diets. Anybody remember some interesting point that came up? Yes?
For congregation development, most important is the vision, its vision. So you told about the block. So in a block, a sculpture can see the model which will come in future. So that vision is very important. You just remove the unnecessary part. So vision, and second is your capacity to manifest that vision.
Thank you. And as it was discussed in the rest, also the third is, of course, the willingness of the marble to be shaped. What was the second point? Yes.
You are telling that how when the members of the group increases, how many communication lines increase. And so in just a small group like this, 40, we had around 1600 lines. So how the importance of smaller group that you are telling.
Thank you. Yes, in other words, see, I'm aware that many of you are already applying these principles. I just want to give some sort of like the background, the scientific reasons. It's like, I'm sure you have experience. Do you wash your clothes? Yes. With your gamcha? Or, yes? You have experience of washing clothes, I know. But I'm saying, when you wash your clothes or your gamcha, what do you call it? Like this. Huh? What's it called? Huh? Jerking. Huh? You shake it. Huh? You shake it before hanging it. So, why? Because you know that by shaking it, some water flies away. Okay? It's a common experience. But actually, if you see it from the physics point of view, you're applying the what? Force. Okay, you're applying the force to the cloth. Okay? But actually, what law of physics you're applying?
Self-extension.
Self-extension? What? No. Again, what?
Self-extension.
Self-extension?
Surface tension.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking of another.
Kinetic energy.
Yeah, that's the force. Kinetic energy means the force. What the law you're applying?
Evaporation of water.
No, evaporation is what. When you shake, what happens? What's happening? It's the law of inertia, right?
Inertia.
Right? In other words, you give some speed to the cloth and to the water in the cloth, and some of the water in the cloth, by the law of inertia, goes out. You remember? You studied this thing?
Yes.
Huh? So, again, you are just shaking a gamcha, but if you want to see from the laws of physics, why it happens, why shaking a gamcha makes it look dry? Because by the law of inertia, the water keeps going. Okay. So sometimes you find yourself in a smaller group, there's more intimacy, there's more, you feel that there's and this bigger group is kind of, then I mean, you can think, oh yeah, the lines of communication, here much more, so it's, you need to maybe put your energy into, see that everybody feels listened to, or you listen to everybody. I like physics very much. Okay, no problem. Can we have some energy? Pradeep, wherever you are. In the sky, on the land, or on the water. Achha. So can we have the generator generating some energy?
Just providing new generator is trying to switch it on.
And the old one?
Old one we have kept aside.
At least it was working. Now we have a new one, but we don't have light. This is called the law of diminishing returns. Any evaluation of when we can have some energy, electric energy? I'm not blaming you. How can I blame somebody who has such a beautiful smile?
He's trying to call the owner of the generator. He's not picking up the phone. As soon as he picks up, but it's very uncertain.
But can't you put back the old one until it works? No.
Old one is anyways not working.
Okay. This is the law of banging your head in a wall.
Collision.
Huh?
Collision.
Collision. Yeah, collision with the hard facts of reality. Your dreams and reality collide. Okay. Did we get those devotees? Radhashyam Prabhu? Did he come? Where is he?
They're on the way actually.
Still on the way. Always on the way. They came into a time warp. They came at 10 o'clock. They were 2 hours from here. Yeah, they're still on the way. It's like a time warp. No, Einstein would be in ecstasy.
They're staying in a guest house,
Yeah.
which is a little farther away. So they got
A little farther away than from where they started this morning. Okay, yeah. Okay.
We had a suggestion.
Okay.
If you have PowerPoint to show, then most of us have laptops. We can just take it in our pen drives and keep it in front. Everyone can watch. And whichever slide you show there, that's what we will see. If that is okay.
That sounds better. This sounds better. But I thank you for your thinking. I want to show something which is called strong roots, strong results. I want to hear from you. There are different types of groups, okay? We stress a lot about groups, and there are different types of groups, at least 4 types of groups. Let's say 3. One is that Bhakti Viksha, council groups. Then you have what you call Namahata. I don't know how popular are in this part of India, but Namahata. Another one which was introduced in the homework was G12. Anybody read the article on G12? How many of you read that? One person. Couldn't even get 12 people to read G12, but it's a beginning. Okay. This is really, I want to hear from you, and then we'll discuss it. And I need a person who writes quick and visible. I want to hear about your experience with these groups. Okay? There's also an analysis of your experience. A few years ago, these groups were not existing in ISKCON. In Namahata has got go back a long way. Bhakti Vriksha been introduced since about right now it'll be what 13 years. Council groups what 12 years. Okay, started becoming established. So I want to hear honestly, frankly, we are here not to push one method over another, but really to first of all, how many of you have experience with Bhakti Vriksha groups? Just raise your hand. Direct experience. 6, 7. How many of you have direct experience with council groups? Okay. How many of you have direct experience with council groups among Grihasthas, in a sense, not with the Brahmacharis? Only a couple of you here. How many of you have experience with Namahata groups? Namahatas. I see a few uncertain hands because Namahata in ISKCON has various definitions. Okay? There's rural Namahata, there is more like home groups who come for bhajan groups, and so on. And, okay. G12, I don't think anybody has experience, right? So what is it? You want to just tell some characteristics of this group. Just like a general brainstorm. Let's start with Bhakti Vriksha. The characteristics that, in your experience, these groups have. Positive, the challenges. Yes.
One advantage is that it can be easily started. Not much of preparation is necessary. If one person is a little...
Okay, you capture the essence of what they say.
Easy to start.
Easy to start. Thank you. Yes?
It is interactive.
Interactive. Yes?
I think the leadership keeps on changing.
Keeps on changing.
Because you split into groups and there's a new person doing one.
Yes, so the multiplication aspect of... You were saying in a negative way? Or...
No, I'm just making a statement.
Okay. Number observation. That there is a leadership... how to put it? New leadership? Generates new leadership in the system. It's designed to generate people who take responsibility quite quickly, say. Relatively quick. Anything else? Yeah.
Economically it's feasible.
Economically, it's sustainable. Economically feasible, sustainable. Interesting. What else? Yes?
Every individual feel like is closely, intimately associated with the whole group.
So there are intimate exchanges. It allows for intimate exchanges. Thank you. Any challenge you found? Yes?
Yeah, you can track the progress of the growth of the audience very easily.
Easy to track. Easy to track the individuals. Okay. Yes?
Penetrate difficult regions. Can penetrate difficult regions.
Acha. In the sense of the place where Krishna consciousness cannot be spread. That's your experience? Or you read from the manual? Acha. Okay. Yes?
One of the challenges is that if the facilitator is not well trained or not experienced or is not capable of handling the group, then the discussion could go in a totally different direction, and the optimum output may not be achieved.
Okay. So the potential risk is that if the leader is not trained, obviously. Will not be a problem. Thank you.